The time has finally come, you know. Premiere and Nas have dropped the album Light Years finally. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Not too much talk. Oh, that beat.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest.
You know, that typical DJ Premier type of production, you know, it's dope, and Nas always compliments it.
Wavy hair, mystique, up in this bitch deep, chain with some sick feet, corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV, I'm holding big heat, soloist, vocalist, maestro, this fish grease, rest in peace, Polo, he see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history, young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas, always playing some gangstar, who is there, they gon' say nah, look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost and Rick, big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live, martyrs if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that
happiness gotta be in you, money won't help. That's right, man.
Never hit the pin black, we got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel
I like how you rhymed abuelas, which is I think grandmas in Spanish, and bodegas, obviously like I think a bodega is like a kind of like a spaza or like those, like a deli basically. So yeah, I think that's dope how you rhymed abuelas and bodega. And I liked how you mentioned listening to Gangstar, Slick Rick, you know, all the legends. So yeah, that's really dope.
Pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords, already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my bullshit. The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out, the shift starts. So let
the illest type style here till I have white hair. We're ahead like years. Oh, that was nice.
The fifth spark, turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars, toss a face mask and gloves. Damn, I just caught a buzz, pulled another hit on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premiere you my nigga because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew while tying up our baby shoes what was waiting that brood and the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
That was such a tough joint. But yeah, man. That was My Life Is Real by Nas and DJ Premier. So yeah, the next track is Get Ready. So yeah, let's get straight into this next track.
Get ready. Yo, Preem, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision.
Oh, I recognize that flow. That's that Biggie flow on that more money, more problem song with Puffy, yeah, and Mace. Yeah, I recognize that flow. He took that flow from there. But that's really cool, you know, how he started it.
Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze, VSOP's trees. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From whipping the pots, checking in on parlays and parfaits, how my days start. We on player shit. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor.
That's true, you know. How he says, taught y'all, a lot of y'all, some of y'all how to dress. That's really true, because if I'm being honest, most of my style is like inspired from Nas. So yeah, it's really true. And a lot of rappers say that they always would look at what Nas was wearing to inspire their own style, like how Jim Jones said in one podcast. So that's really true.
A serial killer threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. Cigars in the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that nigga his chips.
Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
So that famous the boom bip. I've heard it on I've heard Q-Tip do that sound. Yeah, I think Q-Tip did that sound on one of his albums, in one of the Tribe Called Quest albums. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the first album that they released in 1990. I forgot the name of it. People's Instinctive, and yeah, you get it. But yeah, that album, he did that. I've heard that sample before.
Pay that nigga his chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing drugs. We wasn't. When I was young I only wanted Moet. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 goes 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4 weapons.
Pow, pow.
This ain't no contract killers, this ain't the drug trade. No chainsaws, cocaine wars, no blood stains. I'm from the block with a chain, this a new blockchain. But my portfolio is many things. From quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing.
He's basically reminiscing, you know, that's typical now. Storytelling about how we grew up, he grew up on the block with chains, yeah. So he's basically going back like to his childhood, basically. And he's telling a story about that.
And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no coke is around. Your palm itch when opportunities found. It's Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that nigga his chips. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that nigga his chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass. Yo, Preem, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Some folks like to get away.
Alright, y'all, that was Get Ready. Now, the third track on the album is New York State of Mind Part 3. So yeah, I hope this is gonna be dope, like the first New York State of Mind. Yeah, and the second one, yeah, because they were both really dope. So I hope this one's also dope. Let's run it back.
Yo, Preem, play me that Billy Joel joint.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind.
Steel choker, struck walk, Nike shorts, at night at court. Stress and cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds rolled on duck short. City Island and say less, plenty.
He said, I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce. What?
Steel choker, struck walk, Nike shorts, at night at court. Stress and cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls.
No, Nas is always gonna mention Nike because he's a Nike head, as he said in But it is in halftime. Yeah, he really loves Nike. So yeah, we know that by now.
Toe construct walk Nike shorts at night at court. Stress or cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds rolled on
From egg rolls and duck sauce. That's what he used to eat basically.
duck short. City yelling and say less. Plenty talented kids stay blessed, gamble and make bets. Throw on some DMX's words, they live in all of us. Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. On part 2, I left you with 2 of my friends. And now our goals is that our sons don't end in juvenile pens. Rikers should be closed, MDC the beacon. Where ice if you real, or they rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different place now. They building hotels where it once was a devil's playground. Michelin stars cool, but the streets is cooking that beef stew. That chopped cheese too. Screwface how we smile. They want us gone, but that's fine. Cause we really outside for now and all time. That New York state of mind.
Some folks like to get away.
Part 3,
Holiday
3 times for
from the
NYC.
Yeah.
Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood
What a city.
without taking a Greyhound
Knicks,
on the Hudson River
Mets,
line.
Yanks, Jets, Nets,
I'm in
Giants,
a New York
Islanders,
state of
Rangers,
mind.
the world. And we got fit, jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips on scaffoldings. Potholes still be hard in our way.
I like that, jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips. I like that because I also do. I relate to that because I also do those workouts, those calisthenics type of workouts. So that's really cool.
Jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips on scaffoldings. Potholes still be hard in our whips. Never ending nightlife, supermodels events, some art galleries. I can name some clubs that no longer exist. The Limelight, the Tunnel, and the Palladium. All night we stayed in them fly, waving the sky. If you
So basically, in this song, he's also reminiscing about New York, basically, like how he grew up. But the difference between this type of New York state of mind compared to the first two is that this one, obviously, like, you know how like the hood becomes a ghost town, everything changes, buildings get demolished, new buildings get built, you know. So basically, yeah, he's basically explaining that. So yeah, let's carry on.
was made it and why it wouldn't trade it to the day that you die. The most hated, and I think we know why. Now, rappers we know as legends drift and float to heaven. Some are living and present. They I miss 87. And Queens was a teen, then a kid with a chain, holding a pen and wrote pain. We'll never see this again. So I let rain replace the peepholes. I'm suited in boutique clothes. We're just inclined to defeat foes. The 5 boroughs where real life is defined. Y'all know the time when I'm in the New York state of mind. Opposition teams walk in the garden, mockingly rocking Timbs and the Nas T. They only trolling, and that's fine, cause we outside for the 3rd time. That New York state of mind. Wipe your feet when you step in my house, though.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Let them know.
Feet before you step in my house, though.
Yeah.
Your state of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind.
That samples from the first New York state of mind. That don't.
Your state of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind. Your state of mind.
Alright, that was New York State of Mind Part 3.
Okay.
Now next
We got to go deep.
is Welcome to the Underground. So yeah, I think this is a skit. Or maybe it's a track. Let's just hear what it is.
Deep to the underground.
Take every breath out of my body if I don't stay real. For life, yeah. Turn it up.
Take every breath out of my body if I don't stay real. Yeah, so basically like he's gonna always keep it real. Like if he's faking, then might as well kill him. So yeah.
Turn it up. Yeah. Welcome to the underground. That basement life, way underneath the earth. Dig up dirt, termites and baby mice. Scattering below the surface. We deep in the soil with jackhammering to the core of it all. Avoiding the laws outside the corner stores with the raw. Take me back again before ice around me. On stage performing while they fighting around me. Later somebody gun pop. The good old days, we from the streets. Making plays, either you grind or you incomplete. Open up in the year 86 Lafitte. For the time that the team was confined to 4 walls and now we meet. How about it for the real? Now I can fly to Saudi, doing deals, coming back, whole fam shout with his souvenirs. If my kids are Nepo babies, it was destined, and they blessed, let them go crazy. Healing is important. Live it if you talking children, get the short end of the stick, let's make better choices. And everything costs, there's a price just to breathe. Everything gets taxed, nothing in life's free. So ain't nobody stealing my peace, I'm still a beast. If I gotta put a piece, it's a body grill and release. Figure the speech, picture me a civilian packing heat. Back in the days, waves, immature, naivete. By the tender age of 12, around some men who made it through situations that was inhumane. Eating 12-course dinners, look how the menu changed. But the men ain't changed, yeah. Welcome to the underground.
Coming straight from the underground. Coming straight from the underground.
A 24 karat, go to war addict, manic, way beyond boss status. I need a room with the walls padded about mine. Cops used to pat us down, old straps we got passed down. From old legends, let us hold their weapons. They saw in us the coldness that was in their essence. Hear the street confessions. If you kill a legend, now you a legend. The one who take out a legend, he next to be a legend. Allegedly, yeah, enamored, feel it. I channel through the annals of the life of Ali, my spirit animal. Fearless ice grill, your camera crew. Epitomize, personify an open letter to multiple golden eras that ended. I go forever. Official tissue, life changer, masterpiece theater. Fuck your candy ass Grammy grabs. I open fire like panthers behind sandbags. With my comrades, onslaught. Turn you corny niggas to cornstarch. I lead and you just go with it. The one who clashed with the whole system since I entered the scene. I just roll different. Now they code switching, they soul missing. A Catholic priest appears in your mirror. Y'all awaited Preemo Nas like it's detox. Forget the drum machine when Preem could just.
Y'all awaited Preem and Nas like a detox, like that. Sounded had a nice ring to it.
Do the beatbox, I bang on the top.
Because we did wait, you know, we waited light years, literally.
Of a table, lit his house key knock, and I can freestyle. They can't see Nas. Welcome to the underground.
Coming straight from the underground. Coming straight from the underground.
Alright. That was Welcome to the Underground. So yeah. The next track is, get to the next track. But yeah, that
Ben, how do you feel about the music?
track was sounding, I don't know, man. The beat, I was kind of didn't live up to my expectations, but yeah, the lyrics were quite profound here. But yeah, the next track is Madman. Madman.
Music business now in general right now, in comparison to before, when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it as an art form now.
What were the feelings back then when you first started?
Nigga music.
I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas.
Murderous material made by a madman.
I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas.
Murderous material made by a madman.
Let's cop acres. I do this for thinkers. Salute to Sasha Jenkins. And door knocker, fly ladies, Gucci link gangsters, and rappers that use one producer. You know that Metro boom in the future. We still don't trust you. Didn't start it, but I boosted it. Figured I'd bring it back. Since multiple hit makers on one album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head make bread. I made hip hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing is sweet. You can tell.
Oh, I like that. Everything in my head make bread. I made hip hop, something Stephanie shows, we spread bread. Let me just rhyme that.
Back since multiple hit makers on one.
Because bread, as in like bread, money, and bread as in the actual bread, loaf of bread, and that's why he mentioned the spread. That's dope. And money spread as well, and also spreading bread. That's
We
crazy.
still don't trust you. Didn't start it, but I boosted it. Figured I'd bring it back. Since multiple hit makers on one album, I introduced it. In fact, everything in my head make bread. I made hip hop and symphony shows start to spread. But still nothing.
Oh, you see, everything in my head made bread. The Stephanie hip hop show starts to spread. So I think that's like a quadruple entendre, because bread, I might be wrong, but bread, literal loaf of bread as in money, spread You know, when you spread butter or jam on bread and spread, like spreading the money. So yeah, that's what I understand.
And it's sweet, you can tell by just bumping this beat. Still nasty since 91, nothing competes. Before Snoop,
Yeah.
before Woo, before Big, there was this young kid with small dreads from the bridge. It's Nas.
Oh, before I've been nice since '91. Before Woo, before Big, there was this nice kid from the Queens with dreads. So him basically, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory.
How many times I gotta tell him? I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas. Preem, how many times we gotta tell him?
Murderous material made by a madman.
It be tradition, hate, they wishing on me. They try to switch the story, so they don't look like a bitch in the story. It's my life, not a third-party witness story. Somebody heard something different, distorted version of the truth. It's murder in the booth. Word to Lorenzo Irv, the Ben swerve. Got ink on the sheets, the wings from an angel swings. What's beef? Rest in peace, stack of chicks, queens. Flyest ever, Russian diamonds in Italian sweaters. Indian gold with the highest of betters. The winner's circle, I remember the win was respected. And we champion for those who had came to collect it. For my G's with that money cologne, bring honeys home. I made smashes with Poke and Tone. They used to harass me, when you gon' get up with Preemo and Zone. Almost 30 years, people won't leave us alone, and I'm grateful. Middle fingers up to the hateful. I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas. Preem, how many times we gotta tell him?
Murderous material made by a madman.
Follow the leader like E and R, let's get him. I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas. Preem.
Follow the leader like A&R. Follow the leader, album by Eric B and Rakim.
How many times we gotta tell him?
Murderous material made by a madman.
Alright, that was Madman. So yeah, the next track.
Remember the first time I made a beat, I had a
Is
cassette
tapes. So yeah, I feel like I know what this is gonna be about. It's gonna have to do a lot with Diddy. The Diddy documentary case. We all have watched it. So yeah.
player in my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats. Record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The station sound distorted, I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later got a Sony step.
Why does it not sound like that? It sounds a bit weird.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to
Yeah, it's a drive-in movie. You can literally envision that. Like when you see those back in the 80s, I think, or even 90s, when you'd get like those events or places where you go to like watch a movie, but you come with your car, park, and you take your sunroof off, and you with your girl eating popcorn and you're watching. So yeah, that's what I pictured. But yeah.
imagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a bunch of Benzes. Let's try.
Loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a
Cassette player in my grand.
Wait, hold up, yo.
All the extravagant
Okay, there we
equipment.
go.
This is back in the late 80s. And I used to listen to music on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it. And then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, record, loop, record, loop until it just became one beat. And, you know, that was the beginning of me making beats. Record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The station sound distorted, I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later got a Sony stereo system, no comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks, my nigga Mayo next door, he banging on the wall, told us to stop. Take me back, drugs and money, we cruddy, lung smoky, fiends in the hallway bummy. Just finished the OE, music saving our lives. Just listening, getting fried to underrated MCs, spraying something to hide the aroma. Still in my mom's crib, was young and lazy. Quit school cause I needed fly shit, the fiends will page me. Not trying to be locked on a big Queen's crazy. Guess jeans and polo jacket, just in the crib causing all this racket. Always knew I was the verbal assassin, submerged in a very dirty world but only with.
He said he was locked in the room. I need to run that back. My screen was glitching there, as y'all can see, but
Record, loop, record, loop.
It's a drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try to reimagine the passion when I got in this. A Panasonic with a tape recorder, trying to level the treble and bass in order. The station sound distorted, I moved the dial to improve the sound. Years later got a Sony stereo system, no comparison with the boombox. My living room knocks, my nigga Mayo next door, he banging on the wall, told us to stop. Take me back, drugs and money.
oh, that's so dope. So you can literally picture him like in his he moved the dial to improve the style, I think, or to improve the sound, basically. So he stopped using the DAW, the dial, and you can literally like see the neighbor like knocking onto the wall because he's making so much noise in his room while he's recording this music. So yeah, that's really cool. Like you can visualize that.
We cruddy, lung smoky, fiends in the hallway bummy. Just finished the OE, music saving our lives. Just listening, getting fried to underrated MCs, spraying something to hide the aroma. Still in my mom's crib, was young and lazy.
Spraying something to hide the aroma of the weed smoke in his room, so his mom doesn't notice. You can literally picture all of that. That's what's cool about this.
Quit school cause I needed fly shit, the fiends will page me. Not trying to be locked on a big Queen's crazy. Guess jeans and polo jacket, just in the crib causing all this racket. Always knew I was the verbal assassin, submerged in a very dirty world but only was half in. That's when I had an epiphany, came with last on the symphony. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. Picking up the stereos, remote control quickly. Ron G's in the cassette deck, rocking the shit, G a surprise, I open up.
I've heard that before. What song did that come from again? That sample, I think it's from, wait, let me run it back.
Symphony. If I could set a posse cut off, that'd be my entry. Picking up the stereos, remote control quickly. Ron G's in the cassette deck, rocking the shit, G a surprise.
Oh yeah, that's from One Time for Your Mind from Illmatic. Yeah, I recognize that. That's dope.
Open up, bombshell in my mind tells in the cassette deck, rocking the shit, G a surprise, I open up. Bombshell in my mind tells me I could hook a beat up for myself to rhyme. My mom's hall closet and boxes, all kind of shit. Johnny Taylor records and some good Grover Washingtons I'm locking in. Grab a piece of vinyl, drop the needle at the top, listen for a beat to rock. 90-minute tape, I got enough time. Play it one time, 4 bars, press record, then press pause, then restart. Record, loop, repeat, do that by 20 times, yo, I made my first beat. Pause tapes.
That's okay. So the song is about him making his first beat. He's basically telling a story of how he made his first beat. You know, you picture like his mom's closet, him being in his mom's closet, you know, the needle. I don't really know much about making beats, but yeah, then you know the needle for when you on I think the vinyl needle or something like that. Yeah, it's really cool how you can picture all of that.
Pause tape, rewind it, record, loop, record, loop, record, loop, 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 loop.
Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. Next track is Riders. It's gonna be a dope one. I can feel it.
Right.
Writing my name in graffiti.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
Right.
Oh, that's the first
Writing
side.
my name in graffiti.
Sample.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
I'm hard to read like graffiti. Here's my galactic and citizenship card. Interplanetary mission, I've been discharged to hit y'all. No ancillary staff will assist me. I'm about to show you what that writer's list be. See, I'm a writer in rap form, but these are writers that bomb trains and subway platforms. Courageous, brave, and street creators. They synonymous with DJs, rappers, and breakers. Arms folded, jail poses, ill portraits. Foster kids mixed in with the ill fortune. Fat laces, back in the day, shit calligraphers. Tagging their names, putting their signatures in places. Courtyards, sports bars, landmarks, 10 clocks, jams in the park, they doing art. Big bubble letters all over the city. I see it up in high places, wonder how they did it. Admit it, I always wish that I could do the same. But now the mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Writing my name in graffiti.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
I'm hard to read like graffiti. Henry Shafront made Star Wars. A young K Slay tag was theirs. Go check it out, y'all. Zephyr got a Z sprayed on his back. Sleep out a train track in wild style. Straight outlaws. Zorro was Lee Quinonez. Shout the Saint, Blade, Ink, Scene, Cave, Crass, and Topaz. Shouting out Taki 183. Cornbread straight out of Philly. Phase 2 out of NYC. The mic is a marker, I'm tagging more names. Quick and Fuzz, a cool sphere out of Queens. Case
Oh,
2.
that's actually cool because Nas did say in an interview that like he had a phase where he was tagging everything, like he was doing graffiti, and then from graffiti it went on to writing rap lyrics. So yeah, that's really cool.
Easy, cap goes germs. If you into art, you should be concerned. These are some of the kings of the graphs. And there's some iconic queens I should add. Charming, Claw, Lady Pink goes back. And Mad C, Germany's on the map. On the west, Slick, Dream, Chaka, and Hex. And international writers I can't forget. So let's salute the highly gifted Krylon mystics. This is homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Writing my name in graffiti.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
Sometimes at night I would walk with a pen, with a marker, or even some chalk.
Yes, indeed, I wrote graffiti.
I'm hard to read like graffiti. Shout out to TK, Costin Rebs, Bomb 5, Peak, Reese, VE, Jesus Saves, 2 Ill, Doze, PJ, Chino, Coco 144, Billy, Vinny, Flashbacks, JA, Ecstasy Crew, is on you. What you gonna do? Baby, 168, 1 up, can 2 bait, Cal first, we get it straight.
Nas stays like shouting out people, whether it's his childhood friends, people in jail that he knew, people who died. He's always shouting out, or even like pioneers of hip hop that came before that inspired him. He's always shouting out them, which is really dope about him. Which is one thing I like about him. He always shouts out people on his tracks. Like he always like gives props to other people, which is really cool.
Can control, Futura, East Flow, on the run, Rocket and Suckers, Eli, Old Queens Boys, Mad Style King, most talked about, Mob Rules, for the rep, can't be stopped, for the rush, Dame, 3D stylograph. When the cops came, they ran away, then returned. Keith Haring crackers whack just burns into my mind. It's called vandalism, like a crime. They had intuition, cause getting pitched was a given. Not new to the system, when it's in you was like a religion. Fade was Fab Five Freddy, oh did I mention? Crack, sit, Giz and Poem. Sitting on the throne is Merc Gnome. And Scheme is the whiz and shame. Trap invoking Harlem Hall of Fame. Ice Itch, most famous for freight trains. The mic is a marker, I'm tagging up names. Dondi, Serve, Running Man, Wayne. Echo and Totem, Tame.
Cool, the mic is a mark. I'm also tagging up names, basically. Like every time he raps into the mic, it's basically him also writing the name, tagging the names of like the people he's rapping about. So yeah, It's really cool.
Ace one, men one, same old, that's Basquiat done. Big shout out the whole Tats crew gang. His scrapyard to rack up some new paint. Made you look another legendary crew. How ironic I made a song with that name in '02. Saint Smith, two brothers, one pass. FX crew, idea and stash. Risk, R-I-S-K, Cope, Revolt, Tracy 16.
I know idea, rest in peace. That Nas was really tapped in with like a lot of underground rappers. It's cool.
A Doc, TC5 crew, hard. Shot 147, it don't stop. And we all send blessings to these two. Salute 167 and rule. So let's salute the highly gifted Krylon mystics. This is homage to the ghetto hieroglyphics. To all the writers out there that's just getting started, just getting your name out there. Keep bombing.
That's right. Next track is Dance, Young Kings. Like the beat already.
Young Kings. It all starts. Humble beginnings. Young Kings. Young Kings. Yeah. Head on a swivel, loaded lead in a nickel. The devil holding a sickle, wanna sever your tissue. That's forever the issue, then candlelight of the visual. They say jail is both a rehab center and homeless shelter.
I really love the beat, and the way I can just feel this one is a message to obviously like young dudes around the world. So yeah.
Never the issue, then candlelight of the visual. They say jail is both a rehab center and homeless shelter. And life and death is close as a tonic and seltzer. Never fold under pressure, give you my manifesto. Every man is a vessel, my son is my reflection. He from the highest heaven, I try not to possess him. Allow him to be tested. One day the words may come out the mouth of a reverend. By the power vested in me, loud at his wedding.
The song's about sons. Silly of me. It's about like, because it has why he mentions night, his son in the song. It's a message to like all the sons in the world. And I'm not surprised Nas is doing this because he also has a song where he mentions daughters. Like it's a song about daughters around the world, like him being a father, having a daughter. And that was basically off the Life is Good album. So yeah.
Get flowers while you can smell them, I try to tell them. All the diamonds and foreigns, all the finest of garments. It's really how it ends and not how it started. Filthy rich scuba diving in your wealthy pockets. Louis Prada, but health is my most valuable stock tip. Y'all about to run things to my young kings. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, so fun. I pray y'all both share the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sisters with boys, enjoy. Tell him stand tall, know he should go for it all.
Be the glorious king.
Plenty stuff I used to see I often thought was an image of us. Getting off the city bus, all the memories rush. I used to look up at the crosses sign. A child would have grown up holding his arm while I was walking with my mom. I pointed at it, automatic. I saw it as a little boy who was the baddest. Like don't let him run in traffic. I really thought the crosses sign was me and my mom. Like who thought we was that important for a street sign? One year she told me that sign was for everybody. I'm like, we ain't everybody now, we special, mommy. Playing with toys, yo, she got us Atari. Those is Miss Ann's boys, Nasir and Jabari. Our youth was constantly fighting institutional racism in school. We questioned the bias to little future lions. Haile Selassie's in training. Y chromosome, and no time they grown.
He said Haile Selassie's in training. That was funny.
Constantly fighting institutional racism in school. We questioned the bias to little future lions. Haile Selassie's in training. Y chromosome, and no time they grown. Firstborn be like the mom, secondborn is usually like dad. Then you add the other siblings, hold each other down cause love brings.
That's actually very true, hey? What he said. Firstborn is usually like the mom. Second, middle sibling is normally like the dad. That's true, cause I feel like I'm actually a lot like my mom, and my brother is a lot like my dad. So yeah. And then that third sibling, he's like a mix of both, just like he said. So yeah, that's really true.
Usually like that. Then you add the other siblings, hold each other down cause love brings the world at your feet, my young kings. To my brothers with sons, let them run. To my brothers with sons, so fun. I pray y'all both share the most powerful bond. A little different from him and his mom. To my sisters with boys, the joy. To my sisters with boys, enjoy. Tell him stand tall, know he should go for it all.
Be the glorious king.
I really like that song, you know. I think that's my favorite song on the album so far. It was really like touching. So yeah, I felt that one. So yeah.
Hey yo, Black, it's time.
This is it. So yeah, with the what is it? With the Bismarcky sample. So yeah.
Hey yo, Black, it's time. Yeah. Time traveling. Hey yo, Black, it's time.
Time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Hey yo, time flows through me. How many rhyme flows and lines can I recite with my eyes closed? Yo, let's shoot this movie smoothly. Listen to me. Let's take it to the past long before the new me. I seen it when it first got tricky. Dipping through the city, whipping new cars to the herb spots for the sticky. I was the one by the tree in the GS3 with Biggie. Next thing you know, where the time go is gone quickly. Spin down the street back where I used to be. Stomping grounds, just touchdown to QB. It's known for balancing money. Saw a brother fresh homie just walked down 20. I stepped out, I stretched out, I took a breath in, let a breath out. I don't flex, don't want clout, but what I do want to see is my brothers are winning. And all my people out there, cherish the time you give it.
Reminiscing. It's basically reminiscing once again, storytelling. Biggie. Yeah, the story about Biggie mentioned that. Like, and how time goes fast. But now it's time. So yeah, Lightheads, it's time. You know, when the time that we've been waiting for is here, basically. So yeah.
Shit that ever happened. I think you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Time traveling. The illest shit that ever happened. I use every second as a weapon. Every minute keeps on slipping. Time is a construct of your limits. The Big Bang to now. Evolution to how little time mankind has really been around a grown.
The thing about Nas, he's always gonna school you, you know. He's always gonna school you about like history facts, you know, like, and he can literally rap about anything. So yeah, and you're always gonna learn something from a song. It's like a teacher.
Over 50 perspective, is there an age limit to disc records, or may it just be a message? Kids are doing drive-bys, I'm looking like time flies, squeezing hammers, even when there's cameras up in the sky. Sparked alive with the double R I drive. Pretty thugs show no love, it's like when doves cry. Maybe I'm just too much of a smuggler minded hustle.
I know that. That's from what is it again? Show no love, like the thugs fly. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Park. F a job, I'ma die scrambling. Dig a goal, dig a. That's from the Founders, yeah. One of the Founders. I think the Founders part 2 or 1 or 3 maybe. Yeah. The Founders freestyles. I remember those from the DJ Clue tapes.
Squeezing hammers, even when there's cameras up in the sky. Sparked alive with the double R I drive. Pretty thugs show no love, it's like when doves cry. Maybe I'm just too much of a smuggler minded hustler, timeless. Couple hundred cover the knuckles with diamonds. Smell it on us from the blocks they was telling on us. Wore a vest in the summer sweating, they try getting on us. Prayers, cause gangsters go to heaven and life's weighing on us. Premier play the chorus, yeah. I think you know what time it is. The illest shit that ever happened. I think you know what time it is.
Time.
Time traveling. Hey yo, Black, it's time.
I also like that one a lot. It was really cool. Hi.
YouTube Premium is at free YouTube.
Man, I need to get YouTube
And
Premium again.
YouTube Music Premium.
Alright, the next track is Nasty Esco Nasir. So yeah, basically all of Nas' names.
Yeah. This that one hand on the steering wheel music. Yeah.
Let's go.
Nasir, Just designing this rhyme is a fight against time. Every minute.
One hand on the steering wheel type music, cruising. Never lose it.
Just that one hand on the steering wheel music. That's it. Yeah. Let's go. I said, just designing this rhyme is a fight against time. Every minute they wait to hear a true titans of crime. It's two types of villains that live in my mind. I'll define it as one killing with rhyme, the other dealing supplying garments of all kind, no more designer to wear. Style more modest these years, honorable to compare. The guards ask go nasty knives from Nasir. Since the sandbox came out of it, part of my ominous content, y'all should be scared. Birth certificate says Nasir, origin
Like
not
that
clear.
beat, you know, that it's really nice. It's like it reminds me of like an orchestra, but like it's kind of has a dark vibe to it, which I like.
But what a great name to bear. My name is not as common as Muhammad or as popular or as praiseworthy, so I adopted a moniker. I'm Nasty Nas, I was destined to be here at Grandmaster Cass's atmosphere to breathe Kumo D's air. This Esco here, I like that hip hop stuff, but come here, I whisper in your ear, I don't give a fuck. It sounds like it bothers you that I'm just that guy, just that fly. Nah, but I know that you hate me for rapping the tracks that sound like mafia movie scores, baby. That was your thing, you was getting that through the doors crazy. Cause it didn't happen before me, sorry. You was talking Cristal first, yeah, that was all me. But I brought the blick to the church, I told you run it now. My jury box open, you hearing a humming sound. Not humble, not underground. Fuck your cigars and fedora hats, this is real rap. What could be better than that? The double R, the iciest jewels. Cash rules, heavenly messenger, white gloves, white shoes. Man, that sound materialistic, rapping about how the rich live. Yo, that boom bap is too whack, that don't get you no bitches. But Nasty the type to rob you. Who you talking to? You, who? You.
Oh, okay, I get this. So in this track, he basically has like alter egos. So these are all his alter egos talking to each other, basically. So Nasir is talking to Nasty, Esco's talking to Nasty, Esco's talking to Nasir. You know, they're all talking to each other. So that's really cool.
No one left in this room, just us. The fuck? Damn. Well, that was some great time shared. Now it's time for some words from the heart of Nasir. Yeah. I'm a father, philanthropist, film director, and author, tech impresario, resorts world casino partner, a restaurateur. By the time you hear this song, I'll probably open up a whole new store. Get involved, I'm a mogul, massive with my moves, everything got appeal. I lead the way, I'm trying to see much more of us here. Even make our own cigars top tier. We do branding, expanding the.
It's really cool how like the monikers all, obviously it's all Nas, but like all the monikers like sound different, and they have like he's switching the flow, which is really cool. So yeah, it makes it feel like it's actually three people like talking to each other, whereas it's actually one.
Career, I'm just scratching the surface. The next phase in Nasir, phase 4, the fourth dimension. The legacy's here, and other things I won't mention. I'm winning when I'm not even trending, trailblazing. The message I'm sending when you
winning when I'm not even trending. I like that.
I won't mention. I'm winning when I'm not even trending, trailblazing. The message I'm sending when you evolve into your true growth. They say you can't do both. Feed your soul and get money. I'm like two goats, so I'm guessing as long as it's knocking, we'll solve the problem. When it's cracking and rock at the bottom, then you got him.
Yeah, that was the one. That was also the one. I also really like that. Yeah, definitely gonna play it back.
So
next track is
sound crazy.
Featuring AZ. This is gonna be a nice one. It's my story, your story. So yeah, let's get into it. You know, AZ and Nas always go hard together. Pause.
Crazy right here.
Yeah,
Immaculate.
sound like we opening new spots in Vegas.
It's been a minute, Esco.
Oh, indeed. Every time the right time.
Yeah, ladies, y'all invited.
Always, always. Ladies,
Let's get money now. Let's get money on
how
it.
much we
Gotta
talk?
always invite the ladies.
Trying to diversify the portfolio.
What else, God?
Everything else.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
My story, your story.
Weed, high, war stories.
Kid fly, raw stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck a orgy.
Already know that back and forth is always gonna go hard.
Touch her face, 2 mouths, kiss fly. raw stories.
I could cry more stories.
Fuck a orgy, touch her face, 2 mouths kissing on me. Fuck off me, can't fuck them all, that's too costly.
Saucy, sucker softly, awkwardly, finger fucking her cautiously. Talk to me, that's that joy brought thoughtfully.
To mature me, there's more to the story, glory.
Surely, switch sides for the lift ride, the fish fry.
It's them guys with their money up, diamonds jumping like Bobby with a Gumby cut. Choosing wisely high as the movie Friday, 100 blunts.
Pre-roll, never we fold, fucking he hold, but me though, had the piss Ozies out for my P.O.
We herbalists, raised by gangsters on streets that's murderous.
Work too much,
taking vacations more, it worked for us.
Thanks to us, it's more fly living and less angel dust, tangled up
in the mountains, don't let them hang you up.
My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Get fly raw stories.
Who could cry more stories?
Glasses tilt pour for me. Brownstone 4 stories. Eyes on all glory. We outgrown them warm Mauries.
With the mic cord, I could talk to GDs and Vice Lords. Folk Nation Mexican gangs.
With the mic cord, I can talk to GDs and Vice Lords. Ah, that was a nice one.
Me. Brownstone 4 stories, eyes on all glory. We outgrown them warm Mauries.
With the mic cord, I could talk to GDs and Vice Lords. Folk Nation Mexican gangs that's doing life for it.
Crisscross, crash out. Kidded cars cashed out. Cul-de-sac, glass house. Solar facts, axe bout.
12 jewels, show and prove. Earth revolve around the sun. To know whom and what you are, food, shelter bound to come.
Love, peace, and happiness. This is what we rapping with. Still we ain't having it. Relaxed around the savages.
Exactly what our fabric is. Others are embarrassing. Arm and hammer balancing. Sneaker box what the cash was in.
Battle land. Back then bricks built from a half a gram. Ashy hands.
No gloves cooking up. Had a
bricks built from a half a gram. Ashy hands. Went so hard. Yo.
Others are embarrassing. Arm and hammer balancing. Sneaker box what the cash was in.
Battle land. Back then bricks built from a half a gram. Ashy hands.
No gloves cooking up. Had a master plan. Woo. My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Kid fly raw stories.
I could cry more stories. My story, your story.
Weed high war stories.
Get fly raw stories.
Who could cry more stories?
360. It's crazy right here. This was needed.
We needed this right here. Yeah.
Another joint. We tied one. We tied the knot on this one.
Yes, sir.
QB, what's going on? Brooklyn.
BK.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Serious right here.
Bronx.
Y'all wanted this. This is what y'all wanted.
Staten Island.
What else y'all want?
Long Island. Yeah.
Esco.
What up, Sos?
Time is perfect.
It is, man.
What's this, the 20th joint?
This is like, I can't even count no more.
Serious right here, man.
You know what I mean, bro?
This feel good, man.
This feel like Delancey Street. This feel like Albee Square Mall. It feel like
yo, it's 2030 right now. We from the cloth, kid.
Yeah, boy.
Preemo.
Preem.
Shit, another classic, man. Bring it to a closure.
Yeah, that was also the one, man. Yeah, that was the one. Next track.
To the lady.
Sorry, the beat. It's Bouquet. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. To the ladies. So yeah. Flowers to the ladies. I love that.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
LL Cool J sample is really nice and funny.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
What would the world be without beautiful, powerful women? The memas, the grandmas, the nation building. Who educates us, challenges, teaches, love us, support us, and gives
What
birth.
would the world be without all the beautiful and powerful women for real, Nas? All the memas, the grandmas, the mothers, the sisters, the aunts. Yeah, we appreciate you guys, you know. So yeah, especially during this Women's Month. Yeah, and everything that's been happening in South Africa, you know. So yeah, it's all love to them, bouquets and flowers to them.
To all the world's sons and daughters, and y'all deserve props cause y'all running hip-hop. Started with Shy Rock, 50 years later women is on top. Bahamadia, Missy Moni, Light, and Queen Latifah. Miss Lauryn Hill is an honor for me to even meet
I
you.
love all those female rappers, you know. MC Light, Monique, Queen Latifah, Bahamadia, all of them are dope. And they really changed hip-hop, especially women's hip-hop. So yeah, wouldn't have Cardi B, Nicki Minaj if it wasn't for them.
Where would we be without queens in the microphone? Roxanne, Shantae, we both call QB home. Though she pushing the culture, I'm inspired by Salt and Pepper, Nikki, Foxy, and Kim, and Megan Cardi and Left Eye. Plus, nothing realer than Lotto, Glorilla, and Rod Digger, Remy, Rhapsody, and Eve, all straight killers. And I was signed by a woman. She created a movement. So much love to Faith Newman. What we doing? This one goes out to the whole woman nation.
To the lady. Faith Newman now wouldn't be where he is right now. She did the most by signing him, by getting him to be recognized. Oh yeah.
And all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
With love from Nas and Preemo, this one
I really
goes to
like that LL sample. if you know what you are, who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? It's really funny and nice.
Love the Faith Newman. What we doing? This one goes out to the whole woman nation.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
With love from Nas and Preemo, this one goes
to the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
Yeah, divine feminine, beyond fine shit. Not a ting, not a joint. When my eyes squint, you'll see what I see. Our presence together is always a pleasure. So I figured I'd write you a letter. You a queen, you a star, supernatural. Pure gratitude by your side, but let me ask you, why don't the world recognize your hard work? You being unappreciated makes my heart hurt. Aphrodite almighty, it's no myth, you remind me of all motivating women that's been with me beside me. Real one, love you from now to infinity. In every way, from spiritual, mentally, physically. You showed me how to be more empathetic. Shout to the female DJs mixing this record. And you the fly spot far, stop playing with her. Every glass, raise it up. This is for my ladies. This one goes out to the whole woman nation.
To the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
With love from Nas and Preemo, this one goes
to the ladies and all party goers.
Where the ladies at? And if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen?
This goes to all of y'all. Mia X, Yo Yo, y'all been putting it down. Lady of Rage, Dimples D, Sparky D, Sweet T, Beverly Pooh, Antoinette, Jean Grey, Lola Brooke, Sexy Red, Coyle Ray, City Girls, Cash Doll, Honey Baby, Bernadette Price, Charlie Baltimore, Trina, Doja Cat, LaChat, Rest in Poetry, Gangsta Boo, MC Trouble, Shout to Conscious Daughters in Oaktown 357, Sweetie, Isis, Dia, shout out to Ladybug Mecca, The Sequence, Debbie D and Lisa Lee, Heather B, Nikki D, Azalea Banks, Champ MC, Mishi Me, all y'all lit, Frickin' Frat, Vanessa Sinquist. I could go on and keep going. Shout to Eternia,
Ice Cream Tea.
Rest in peace, boss. Shout out Nefertiti, Storm, Shorty Nomas, Iggy, Paula Perry, Shay Noir, yeah, Sonya Blade, Kaya, 3D Nati, Amani Caesar, Ice Spice, yeah, Nonchalant, 5 o'clock in the morning, Imani Montana, Dej Loaf, Nitty Scott MC, Hurricane G, Miss Melody, Sugar T, Young M.A. What up, Scarlett? Shout to Lady London. What up, JJ Fad? Yeah. To the whole queendom of rap. Love to all of y'all. Whoever I name, I still love you. For life. Love from Nas and Preem. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. He literally named the whole almost the whole female rap industry, like all the female rappers. That was really impressive. So yeah, it's really tapped in. But yeah, most of those are new. But yeah, that was a really nice song. That was probably my third to second favorite song on the album. So yeah, it was really beautiful. How he made a whole song dedicated to all the ladies, female rappers in the industry, and just women in general over the world. So yeah, I really love that song. Really touched my heart. It was really sweet. So yeah, next track on the album is next track.
I kept telling myself I was gonna kick.
It's Junkie. So yeah,
I'm a junkie. I'll be a junkie the rest of my life.
I let the flow go where it wanna go. Back with Preemo. Let's do it for days of B.I.G. Yeah. I 3D printed the studio, D&D reinvented me and you know who, Preem. And yeah, y'all, it's been a minute. Come up to the 4th floor through the door, Preemo renamed it. Now it's headquarters under a new location. We aliens like a deity trust. Man, I have standards, I'm the G.O.D. Bruh, I'm supposed to big kick this habit. Done with it, having fun with it. Hard to let it go. How could you when you in love with it? Once upon a time, I couldn't start my day without it. I played it every morning loud while I'm ironing my outfit. In my car, just zoning out, straight hot boxing. I need that real dope. Why can't I fuck with some boxing? Medications, they just don't work. My body jerks. R&B playing constant is how I got through the hurt. 808 addictions, sound of a DJ mixing. Had to stay away from my young boy cause all he listens to that gritty, that raw, intense, hardcore. But makes me wanna put them on to some much harder songs. I consult a physician, prescribe me a pill. How do I cope? I could die on this hill. Find a rehab for beats and lyrics, a treatment center. Counselor said I should be speaking better. Hi, I'm a rapaholic, only been sober since my last installment. Need music with substance, so it's abuse they call it. I'm still sick, hello everybody, now I sit. We all in this circle together, ain't that a bitch? I brought my brother here with me, his name is Chris. He got a habit just like me, he cannot kick. So again, be smart, cause this is fun for me. No matter how nice you are, don't come for me. I'm still a junkie, hip-hop junkie. I need it in my arteries, it keeps calling me.
And that's serious as a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact, we question if your art is fact.
I came from the bottom, I need it in my arteries, it keeps calling me.
And that's serious as a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact, we question if your art...
Like, basically, he's a hip-hop junkie, so he needs hip-hop. Hip-hop to him is like heroin to an addict. So yeah, like crack is to a crack addict. So yeah, that's really cool. So yeah.
It's fact. I came from the bottom. I need it in my arteries. It keeps calling me. 88 Rucker Park, trucks and cars, hustlers, they was stunting hard. 1,000 people, cops, hot as summer, y'all. Fresh out the subway cars, young Esco, no bum dress flow. Shopped a 2.5 to Nike, dunked the guard. Stomping was a little conscious monster. Educated ignorance, lion head, ring on the index flex. Let's get into it. Bought books, caught jokes, and stuck between living clean and overcoming lawlessness. Trying to balance the Constitution, writers knew the truth, but some are liars. A jambalaya combined with crime and the law abiding. Something they saw inside NAS and then Sony signed them. I'm just a humble giant, stumble but fall forward, never backwards. What is your dream? I'm my great-great-grandfather's dream. One thing when you make yourself too accessible, some can lose respect and think less of you. The music electrocutes, it's cause I'm a junkie.
And that's serious as a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact, we question if your art is fact.
I came from the bottom, I need it in my arteries, it keeps calling me.
And that's serious as a heart attack. I'm an ancient artifact, we question if your art is fact.
I came from the bottom, I need it in my arteries, it's cause I'm a junkie.
Alright, that was Junkie. So yeah, the next on the album is Shine Together. So yeah. Like Nas and Preemo, they shine together.
Drop a few balls,
take a few flows.
For every word I spit, I get
phenomenal. And we might as well shine together. I made moves in the trenches, looking over my shoulders. A fool and his riches will soon part. That's what they told us. A school of fish follows a shark to eat his leftovers. And when that shark is hungry again, it ups the death total. Esco in that Maybach truck, Macallan Scotch in the cup. 300,000 watching the stallion that's rolling up. A boss is one who learned to get dough, and he show you. Keep the limelight, I curves them photos, I'm Yoda. The wise one, high off the blunt smoke. Worrying about the next man will stunt growth. Just do my shadow boxing and jump rope. I don't front for attention for ratchet sisters. Till my casket dip, I'ma want more. Just a truth trick. So many new chicks that wish I was born with two. Oops, I take that line back. A devil in a blue dress, I grind that. Body so crazy, they asking where I find that. 35,000 feet is where I write my rhymes at. Rhyme a few bars, take a few flows.
for every word I spit, I get
Phenomenal. And we might as well shine together. Like a baby baffled, first time seeing the shadow. People react the same to what Preemo and Nas will unravel. Rugged pistol holder / government whistleblower. Repugnant information, the public should get to know us. The boroughs into Piscataway. Know my album dates, a staggering rise. Our music coming out, I calculate. Cause when my name is mentioned, is why the game be shifting. When you lames drop, the people remain indifferent. This is my dissertation, displaying it at my leisure. Precious like postal cards written by slaves in secret. Black preachers casting spirits back into hell.
Precious like poster cards written by slaves in secret. Very descriptive.
Postal cards written by slaves in secret. Black preachers casting spirits back into hell. Hear the trumpets in the Bible as Joshua starts to yell. Easy money is robbery in broad day. Might call BET to play my videos all day. The cribs are mini museums. The closets are more like small department stores. I drop that raw. I'm a few bars, take a few flows.
For every word I spit, I get
Phenomenal. And we might as well shine together.
Alright, this is the last track on the album, 15 track, is Third Childhood. I was also excited for this one. So yeah, because you know, I wonder if it's gonna correlate with Second Childhood from Stillmatic. So yeah, let's see. Let's hear. Last track on the album. One thing I've noticed about Nas is also he has a lot of like reminiscing, going back in time songs. Example, Memory Lane, Second Childhood, Reminisce. Yeah, just he has a lot of songs about going back in time or just reminiscing or thinking about the past, which is really cool. I'm sure there's way more than I can do.
When I flow for the street, who else could it be? NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Is it time to take off the Scully, the Timbs, and the fitted caps? Time to let go the weed, can't let the jeans sag. Ozzy Osbourne still got his fingernails black. Rock and roll is still rebels, any age that they at. But with rappers a time limit, never. I'm living proof. I'm the truth till if I live till 102. When I was young I knew nothing, but then here comes a new lesson. From an older gentleman dressing Dior, he flexing.
When I was young I knew nothing. That was funny. When I was young I knew nothing. Bro just flat out said he didn't know shit, like he was dumb.
He said it's not how old you are, it's how you feel. Look here, I'm in my Air Max 87 still. Rasta still smoking, secluded out in the bush. Pimps still wearing their derbies, people still dipping snuff. That's how we stay true, ways we learned in the days of our youth. Seen a man like 82, he rocked his hat age deuce. I'm going out hood, different from being a third childhood. Switched it up a little, but still, I'm going out hood.
When I flow for the street, who else could it be? NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, nigga. When I flow for the street, who
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours.
Hear me
get
out
yours,
now, back
get
in the
yours.
days it sure was a time. Hear me out if I've been your age and you haven't been mine. As we get older, at time great turns into mediocre, good turns into so-so. Bad just means that it could be better. I wrote a letter to the judge for Prince, a sharp-minded man who thought his way about the pens. Corporations are not the genius that created gangster rap. Never give them credit for that. We made it that. I assisted Hip Hop 50 to that whirly stage and brought Kool Herc on stage. I made sure the Hip Hop Museum got paid. Matter of fact, anything my name is involved with, positivity revolves in it. Serendipitous, always move with confidence. You may not see me sweat, but trust, yo, I work hard for this. Grew up around heroin addicts before that crack shit. Crack was light compared to what the smack did. Y'all played with marbles, we played with dope fiend needles we found. Injected worms when the
That's crazy. Y'all played with marbles. We played with Dofi needles we found. Damn.
rain brought them up from the ground. There's nothing changing. Some of my men, we go back like daylight savings. My third childhood, that third course, that's the main dish.
Like that. Nothing changing. Me and my men go back like daylight saving.
Men, we go back like the rain brought them up from the ground. There's nothing changing. Some of my men, we go back like daylight savings. My third childhood, that third course, that's the main dish. Hope we get dessert, that's the cherry on top. Peaceful Sundays, but we still carry the Glocks registered. If you made it this far, then it's all good. It makes me proud.
Oh, flip. I just realized he said, that's the cherry on top. Peace was Sundays, as in, because he's mentioning dessert, so it's double entendre, like, you know, like a chocolate or banana ice cream sundae, banana ice cream sundae, and also peace was Sundays, like he found peace on Sundays. So yeah, that's dope.
That's the main dish. Hope we get dessert, that's the cherry on top. Peaceful Sundays, but we still carry the Glocks registered. If you made it this far, then it's all good. It makes me proud. I love that we going out hood.
When I flow for the street,
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, nigga. When I flow for the street,
Who else could it be?
NAS, resurrect through the birth of my seed. Queensbridge, make everything right. Get yours, get yours, get yours, get yours.
Alright, man. That was the album. That was the album. So yeah, you guys comment what you guys thought about that reaction. What you thought about the album. Did it live up to your expectation? Was it undermining? What do you guys think? But yeah, man, I would say that album was crazy. Like, it was really crazy. I feel like the wait was worth it. You know, I feel like I learned a lot. You know, like I feel like I learned like 30 years worth of experience just off that album. So yeah, I might be exaggerating, but for real. But yeah, man, that was a really dope album. Yeah, there's more to come. It's been your boy Azzy Nice, and I'm out.